Hey guys, it's Rose with Roselikescrochet. How is everybody doing? You should be seeing this video on Sunday, October 8th, 2023. And the reason is because I am filming on October 7th, but I don't think I can get it uploaded until tomorrow. So anyway, today is the 7th, but you won't be seeing this until the 8th. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I like yarn a lot. You'll see that in this video, and I make stitch markers. So please go check out my Etsy shop. It is linked down below in the description box. If you could favorite the shop and favorite a few items, it does help me out a whole lot, even if you can't purchase anything. And I will be talking about the Etsy shop here in a minute. I'm going to include an Etsy shop update in this yarn yakking video. So speaking of yarn yakking videos, this is what I call yarn yakking. It could be about yarn that I bought, stores that I went to, items that I've made. This particular one, I am going to include the Etsy shop update. It's a quick one. And what else? Some other stuff in the Etsy shop that is not stitch markers. And I'm going to talk about the 12 days of Christmas/holiday calendar that is coming up. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. So for those of you who are new, I do live here in the Chicago area. I have one daughter. Her nickname is Carrots Like the Vegetable. And we have one rescue dog. His name is Camo. So I am going to just go over some admin stuff real quick. Obviously, you are watching this YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I think we're trying to get to like 18,000 subscribers, and we're almost there. So I just need a couple more people to subscribe, and we can do a big giveaway. So do that. I think it's 18,000. I don't even remember. Anywho, so there is a Facebook group attached to this YouTube podcast, and all the things that I talk about will be linked down below in the description box. You do have to answer 3 questions to join, but that's just to make sure that it's not a scammer or anything, but they're really easy questions. I am also on Instagram, and that is linked to a Facebook business page. So the Facebook business page is somewhere you can follow me if you're not on Instagram, or even if you are on Instagram and you're on Facebook. You can follow me, and everything that I post on Instagram goes to the Facebook business page. Also, feel free to tag me if you have to tag a friend in a giveaway. It's really cool. I actually was tagged in a giveaway, and me and the person who tagged me won. So I think there's going to be yarn coming for me, which is so cool. Anyway, as soon as that comes, I'll let you guys know. So that's Instagram and the 2 Facebook. So the business page I post in, and the Facebook group, I need you guys to come and post in there. The Etsy shop, TikTok, I haven't really posted there in a long time because I don't have time. And I think that's it. There's a spring shop that I have that has Roselikescrochet merchandise. I had a craft fair today, so I always wear my Roselikescrochet shirt when I go to craft fairs. I think you can get this in the spring shop. It's like a link on the side if you're on your phone or iPad, or it's, I don't know, it's in the description box. Anyway, all kinds of stuff in the description box. So that's it for admin stuff. I will talk about the craft fairs. I've had 3 the past 3 weekends, so I'll tell you guys about those. I did do some retail therapy. I ordered some stuff from Yarnspirations. It's probably going on 2 months now. I just haven't had time. So we'll get into the stuff right now. The first thing I want to say is, I think it was maybe a couple months ago, I asked you guys, or I said, if you guys want to do pen pal or be a pen pal, I would love to do that. And I did get my first pen pal letter, which is really exciting. It's from Dolores, and she's from California. And I am not going to read her letter on video, but I'm very excited to get a pen pal letter. And as soon as I'm done recording this video and all of those, because all that is wings donations. So you will see me in the same t-shirt all the next week, because I have to do these in 3 different videos, just so you know what all that is. Anyway, as soon as I'm done, I will be writing Dolores back and getting her letter back out to her. But if you guys want to be a pen pal, I'm totally hip for that. My post office box is down below in the description box. So Dolores, thank you so much for being a pen pal, and I will be sending you a letter very soon. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Etsy shop update. I made a video probably about 3 weeks ago of all the stitch markers that were going to be in the Etsy shop, and they are already in there. So I would like for you guys to go and check out the Etsy shop. If you favorite the shop, I think it notifies you when new items are in there. So if you've already had the shop favorited, you should have already seen all the new stitch markers. There's not a whole lot. But please go and check those out. You'll see them in the video that I'm going to insert here in a second. The other thing that's going to be in the Etsy shop, and I am trying to think of, these are the 12 days of Christmas holiday calendars. I don't think I can call it an advent because it's not like the whole month of December. Anyway, they are going to be shipped out in these blue mailers, padded mailers. You'll see some of the items that are going to be in there, but I'm going to show you how it's going to go. I would like to get a couple of extra things before I list these in the Etsy shop. So that's why they're not in there yet. But I'm not sure. I don't want to make it too heavy because the shipping obviously will be more. So give me like another week or two and I will have these in the Etsy shop, but I'll let you know. But here's a sneak peek. But I already put this on Instagram. But if you're not on Instagram. Anyway, okay. So I think that's all the envelopes. Okay, so there are going to be envelopes. And there are going to be 13 envelopes. So for example, in this, they're all different, by the way. They might have the same stitch markers, but the envelopes are going to be different. And they're like, if you order 2 of them, you will probably get duplicates, but not on the same day. So like this is number 1. This is number 2, number 3. So I'm obviously not going to show you what's in there because they are sealed in the back. So there won't be any sneak peeks there. So these will all be in the blue envelope, and these are all labeled 1 through 12. And then you will have another envelope in here, and in here is number 13. And in the number 13 envelope, there are 3 stitch markers in there. You will also get a stitch marker holder, which is, let me see here if I can show you, which will be attached to the card. That way you don't lose it. And you can use that to hold all your stitch markers if you would like. And like I said, I'm waiting to see if I can find something else to put in the envelope that's not super heavy. So there will only be 20 of these available. I am thinking, because it is the middle of October, I think by November 1st, I will have them listed in the Etsy shop, but don't hold me to that, but just keep an eye out for them. So I think that's it for the 12 days of Christmas/holiday. If you have any questions on that, you can comment down below or send me an email. I'm not going to be holding any of them. I will make a video as soon as they are, you know, I'll give you a heads up. They're going to be in the Etsy shop, but there will only be 20 available, and I can't hold any of them because I want to make it fair to people who are in there in the Etsy shop and want them. So anyway, these are all ready to go. So they're actually ready, and the cards are written out. I just want to put something extra in there, and I don't know what. So if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. Okay, so that's it for the 12 days of Christmas. And now I'm going to insert the video that I took a couple of weeks ago of the other stitch markers that are in the Etsy shop right now. They're already listed. I think I mentioned in the video something about the angels, and most of the angels that you saw there are also live in the Etsy shop now as well. So here is the video. All right, guys, I hope there was an intro to this video. I am filming this sometime mid-September, and I am in the process of getting all of these stitch markers done. Sorry for the shadow there. It's my Addie knitting machine. This is where I make all my stitch markers. So I'm not sure what the intro said, but these are the stitch markers that are going to be updated in the Etsy shop. Most of the ones that you see on this yellow sheet will be in the Etsy shop. The other ones are all Christmas or holiday stitch markers, and I believe most, if not all of them, will be in the 12 days of Christmas Advent calendar, and I'm not sure when the pre-order will be up. Hopefully I said that in the intro video. Anyway, I haven't finished these yet, but I figured I would show them to you now. So these are little crochet balls. They're so cute. These were sent to me from Debbie, the Canadian crocheter. It was so cool to get these, and they are actually crocheted, but I didn't crochet them. So I will have them in pink, this beige color, black and gray, green, and then there are some in blue as well. And then I will have these Tree of Life stitch markers. So everything you see here is all I have. I won't have anything additional, and they will have the clasps on them, so you won't have to worry about trying to figure that out. They will be finished by the time this video comes out. Then I will have these breast cancer awareness stitch markers. So I will have those little silver discs, and I will also have these blingy ribbons right here. And then finally on this sheet are some puzzle pieces for autism awareness. So I will have those available as well. So the rest of these are all Christmas/holiday. I believe most of them, like I said, will be in the 12 Days of Christmas calendar, Advent box. It's actually not going to come in a box. They're going to come in envelopes, and they will be in a padded mailer. And I'm thinking the way I'm going to do it is for each day there will be one stitch marker, and that will be for 12 days. And then on the 13th day, there will either be a set of 2 or a set of 3 stitch markers extra. So hopefully I explained that more in the beginning of the introduction to this video. Okay, so you will just see, I don't know how they're going to go in there. I'm not sure how they're going to be organized yet, but I just will want to show you what I've been working on. And so you can kind of get an idea of what will be in the 12 Days of Christmas Advent calendar, Christmas calendar, holiday calendar. I'm not sure what to call it. It'll be something like the 12 Days of Christmas. And these are all that I have of the stitch markers that you see here. I probably do not have enough for 20 of the calendars, so I will most likely be pulling from my current inventory of Christmas stitch markers to help complete the 12 days boxes. The angels, I'm hoping if I have extras, that the angels that you see here, not the snowmen, but the angels, I'm hoping to sell those in the Etsy shop, not as part of a 12 Days of Christmas calendar, because everyone could use an angel. That's for sure, whether it's the holidays or not. But just to kind of let you know what is going on here. And then I have one more sheet. This is how I make my stitch markers. These are actually foam sheets, and that's so that the stitch markers and the beads don't roll off on my countertop. So I know it's interesting. None of the colors match, but I don't care. So I have these angels. I will have snowman heads in the calendar. I have stars. There's more angels. More angels. I have Christmas trees, ornaments, stars. What are these things? They're candy canes. Oh, there's more ornaments. And then I will have Christmas lights. I love these. I think these are so pretty. And finally, here are some penguins. All right. So, just so you guys know, allergies are back. This is why I sound this way. I'm not sick anymore from a cold. Now it's allergies. It was like 70 degrees last week, and now it is in the 40s in the morning when I walk the dog, and it doesn't get higher than like 60. So, and I didn't take an allergy pill this morning thinking that I wouldn't need one, but obviously I need one. Okay, so that's the whole thing with the stitch markers. If you have any questions, let me know. Go and check out the new ones that are in there. I did rename some of the ones that were in there because I think it would make it easier to find. So go check it out. And there's still clearance in there. And there's still holiday stitch markers in there. And there's actually Halloween stitch markers in there. Anyway, go check it out. Okay, the other thing that I think I mentioned in one of my last Wings videos is that I am destashing some yarn. So I wanted to show you guys, not individually, because I have 2 totes full of, they are the original Karen cakes. So they are 80% acrylic and 20% wool. I have like 5 or 6 totes full, and I picked out some colors that I thought I might be able to let go of. And they are listed in the Etsy shop as well. There's 2 separate listings, and you can buy them individually if you want. So if there's like 4 of one color, but you only need one, you can just buy one. So I'm just gonna show you the totes, but I'm not gonna show you like the individual colors. You can go to the Etsy shop and look at that. So this is one of the totes. Someone has already purchased, someone purchased 5 of one color, and someone else purchased 2 of another color. So this one was completely full, but now there are a couple holes in there. So this is one tote of, these are the original Caron cakes. Let me get the second tote, hang on. Okay, this is the second tote of the original Caron cakes that are currently for sale in the Etsy shop. And I'll just spin it around. If you think you see a color that you need, go and check out the Etsy shop because they are all listed up there right now. I don't think I'm going to give away or try and destash any of my other Caron cakes because I did go through all the totes, and the other ones I just couldn't part with. Am I using them? No, but I couldn't part with them. So I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to go over some craft fair stuff with you guys. Hang on. All right, you guys. So the past 3 Saturdays, including yesterday, today, whatever. Today is actually the 7th of October, but you're going to be seeing this on the 8th of October. So I did a craft fair on the 7th of October, on the 30th of September, and the 23rd of September. So I'm going to tell you what I sold in each one and give you some ideas of some stuff that has to be changed around. So the craft fair that I did on September 23rd was the last craft fair that was outdoors for me. I'm in the Chicago area and it gets really cold, and obviously it's cold today. I am still wearing a t-shirt, but that's because I am inside my house. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I sold at the one, and this was my last outdoor market for the year. I sold 1 Swiffer cover. I sold 15 frogs. I sold 4 scrunchies, hair scrunchies. I sold 5 mini snakes. I sold 5, 10, 15, 22 monsters. 22 monsters. I sold a pink market bag, a coral market bag. I sold 3 bees. I sold a dragon belly shawl. I sold 3 washcloths, 10 Octos, 7 chapstick holders, 1 happy pillow. If you're not sure what that is, go check out my Etsy shop. There is still one left. I sold 1 baby blanket. It was called Beautiful Shells. The lady took it off the hanger. I was with another customer. She like shoved the money in my hand and said, "I'm taking this. I gotta go." And I was like, okay, bye. And I sold 1 wind spinner. And now I'm going to tell you the loveys that I sold. And by the way, this was a great day. It was a beautiful day, and it was a great show. So here are the loveys I sold. I sold one of the stitch loveys that was holding a pineapple. I think I'm sold out on those. I sold a pink dinosaur. I sold Phoenix the fox, 2 Miles Malexis, 1 Grogu, 1 Jack Skellington, 1 Hoolie, which is an owl, 1 nightcap, and 1 cinder. And the nightcap and the cinder, I believe, are the Beanie Boos, the Halloween Beanie Boos. So that was a really, really good show for me. And that was the last outdoor show. The show on the 30th was indoor at a high school. And here's what I sold. 3 chapstick holders, 1 jellyfish. If you're not sure what the jellyfish are, you may also check that out in my Etsy shop. I have quite a few for sale in there. 1 soap dress, also in my Etsy shop. 2 Swiffer covers, 2 cup cozies, 1 market bag, 1 flying disc. If you want to see, I don't have the flying discs in my Etsy shop, but it is a pattern by Jada and Stitches. You can go and check that out. I sold 1 Octo, 1 frog, 2 monsters, 1 bee, 1 F-bomb, if you're not sure what that is, also in my Etsy shop, 1 kitchen scrubby, and then here are the loveys that I sold. I sold Kiki, which I think is a cat, Mickey Mouse, a purple bunny, a monkey, a yellow lamb, and 1 Spider-Man. So obviously not as busy as the one before that. Now the one on October 7th, it was also kind of slow, but it was a very short show. It only went from 9 to 12, so it was only for 3 hours. I sold one of my chunky snowboard hats, which is also in my Etsy shop if you want to look it up in the hat section. So I think it's the only listing. I sold 4 frogs, 9 monsters, 1 bee, 1 ear warmer, which I don't know if that's in my Etsy shop or not, but it's just like an ear warmer. Yeah, ear warmer. 1 Octo, 4 chapstick holders, and then here are the loveys that I sold. I sold Leona, which I believe is a cat. My last Jack Skellington. I sold an Iron Man, a Stitch, a Captain America, Max the dog, and a pink poodle. So not bad. I sold a lot of loveys and a lot of monsters in the past couple of weeks, so I really need to get going on. I don't need to, I mean, I have loveys that I'm making, but I have a ton of loveys, so I'm not worried about that. So I will tell you that my setup for craft fairs outside is way different than my setup for craft fairs inside. Also, the time of season really makes a difference. So my indoor craft fair today, the temperature, the high temperature was like 50 something. So instead of putting out the all cotton bucket hats, I brought all my hat and scarf or hat and cowl sets and all my hat and cowls that are sold separately. And I had to manipulate how I set up my booth because now I have to accommodate for all the hat and scarf sets, and I have to take out the summer hats, which didn't take up that much space. So there's a lot of manipulating, and I even have to probably manipulate it even more. So I don't think I'm going to insert any pictures or videos because it's going to be totally different, probably even for the next craft fair. So I guess my one piece of advice for anyone who's doing craft fairs, indoors or outdoors, is just make sure you pay attention to the weather. I wouldn't have sold like an ear warmer at all during any of my summer festivals. So I never brought hats, cowls, ear warmers, anything that was warm weather. So I guess, and then don't be disappointed if you don't sell stuff that you sold at a previous show, because everyone that walks in is a little different. Okay, I think that's it for craft fairs, for the Etsy shop, for the 12 days of Christmas, the Karen cakes that are going on destash, craft fairs. So I am going to show you some retail therapy that I have been doing since I did my last yarn yakking video. I went to Hobby Lobby because I heard they were doing their die lot clearance. And I went, I don't know, it was probably a couple days after everyone was talking about it. And there was hardly anything left at my Hobby Lobby, if they even did it in the, I mean, I'm sure they did it because I did find some of it, but I don't know when, and I wasn't going to go to another store. So let me show you what I got at Hobby Lobby. Hang on. All right, you guys. So the first thing I'll show you is the die lot clearance. And if you got all excited about die lot clearance and you were watching people's videos, most of the Hobby Lobbies don't do the same clearance on the same items because it's all depends on what die lot they have. So it's cool to see what people are getting, but there's no guarantee that you could get that during your die lot clearance too. Anyway, there was one shopping cart and it wasn't even like an eighth of the way full, and it had some other stuff in it. And this is all I found for die lot clearance. I pretty much picked up everything they had. They had one soft and sleek low pill fiber. Let me see. I mean, so they still might have these colors, just different die lots. The color on this one is dark gray. It's originally $4.99. I got it for $1.24. So one of those. And then I got these other soft and sleek low pill fibers. This one, so they were all $1.24. This one is called Taken for Granite, like the stone. And then they had this one, which was Costa Mesa, also for $1.24. I thought that would be pretty for a lovey or something. And then they had two of these Windswept Wishes, also for $1.24. And it's really soft yarn too. The last thing I got on the die lot clearance is this Tender Touch. It was reduced to 99 cents, originally $3.99. The color is sable. It's 100% acrylic and it's like super soft and fluffy. I thought that would be fun. Even if I don't use it for a lovey, like the edging of a lovey, that would be kind of cool. So everything else, the yarn was 30% off. So I decided to, oh, here's one more, sorry. This says, this is like a handmade label, you guys. I love this yarn. There's a lot number on it. I don't know how they know what it is. It was reduced to $1.24, originally $4.99. Color is orchid. I mean, $1.24, and I really I love this yarn. So that was the last thing that I got that was dye lot clearance. So the other thing that I like to do when I go to Hobby Lobby, and this probably isn't going to happen much, is some of their old labels have the old prices on them. So I like to go through, if I'm looking at yarn and I have a specific yarn, and check all the labels to see if they have any with the old prices on it, because they don't have barcodes on their stuff. They don't scan anything. And when the yarn is 30% off, you get 30% off the cheaper price. So I was going through their Crafter's Secret Big Idea, and this one had the original price tag of $9.99. I believe they are either $10.99 or $11.99 now. So I found this blue one, which is perfect for like Spider-Man loveys, Captain America loveys, and I got it for $9.99 minus 30% off. So I picked up one of those. Same thing with these Yarn Bee Scrubologies. These are normally $4.99, but the old price tag is $4.29. And then another 30% off of that. So I found this color, which is lime. There was one of those. This one, which is lemon, one of those. This one, which is black, which also, all these had the $4.29 price tag on them. And I was like, I'm just gonna take them. Aqua, there was one of those. The purple, one of those. And the blue thistle, one of those. And I make the kitchen scrubbies out of this. The last place that I looked was the Crafter's Secret cotton. And these normally go for $2.99, but I found some with the $2.29 price tag. And this could be like a hot pad or a washcloth. And it was $2.29 minus 30% off. And I really like the Crafter's Secret cotton. This is called Extra Sprinkles. They only had one at that price. This one is called Lime. This one was Classic Print. And then this last one is called, oh, it's also Classic Print. But look at the difference in the colors. I don't care. I mean, this is way darker. That's fine. I will manage it. The last thing I picked up at Hobby Lobby is in their holiday section. They had gift bags, and I think all of their holiday stuff was half off. So this is 5 gift bags, originally $7. And so that was $3.50. So not bad. And then these are not really holiday specific. I can use these all year round at my craft fairs. So that was my haul at Hobby Lobby. I haven't gone back there since. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. I think this is a lot. So then I went to Joann Fabrics, I think twice. I went to Target. I actually found stuff at Target, and I found some stuff at the Dollar Tree that I'll tell you about. Hang on, let me clear this off the table. All right, you guys. So the first place that I'm going to show you, or that I'm going to tell you about that I went to find stuff, because remember when I'm telling you, when I'm buying loveys, I look everywhere for stuffed animals. So I was at Kohl's the other day. It's a department store, if you guys aren't sure. And they had these big birds up at the front. It's like a Kohl's Cares for Kid thing. And these were $5 each. So I picked up 2 of them. So remember, if you are trying to find good deals on stuffed animals to make your loveys, everywhere you go, look for kids' toys or whatever, wherever you can find stuff. Look for stuffed animals. So Kohl's usually they have some stuffed animals in their toy section, but this was in the Kohl's Cares for Kids section at the front of the store by the registers. So always make sure you check that out. Okay, so those were from Kohl's. And then I was at Target and I found these in the baby section. I don't have the receipt, but I think they were like $4.99 or $5.99. And they're so cute. Their necks are a little small. But look at these, you guys. So go to the baby section too in Walmart also and check them out, because I know a lot of people always ask for like what's appropriate for a baby. These would be perfect for a baby. And these have like the little where they can play with the ribbons, and I think the ear makes noise, and there's different colors on the feet. So I picked up these 2 from Target to turn into loveys. So make sure you're always checking out toys sections. Okay, so then I went to Joann Fabrics, twice. Once with my mom, because I see my mom every other weekend, and then once by myself because I had a coupon. So I think I had like a 50% off one item coupon, and I will show you. Let me see when this was. Oh, there's more coupons on here. Oh, I should have looked at that, huh? Okay, so this time, oh my gosh, so September 24th is when I did this purchase here. So I had a 50% off coupon. So I picked up a Lily Sugar and Cream in the color red. So I picked up a cone of this. I don't think I have red. This is a 14-ounce cone. It's 100% cotton. Let me see if it says how many yards. 400 grams, 674 yards. So I can almost get 2 market bags out of one of these cones. But $7.99? Yes, $7.99. These are $15.99 at Joann's regular price. It's ridiculous. I saw this Big Twist Twinkle. It is yellow sparkle, and I don't have any yellow sparkle yarn, and I don't know why, because I just could never find it. This was on sale for $3.80. Oh, it was not on sale. I had a 40% off one item. I used it on this. So I got this for $3.89 because the original price is $6.49. So I got one of those, and then I went in the clearance section and I found these cards, a box of cards for $3.97, and it's 40 cards and envelopes. And I thought these were pretty cute, like if I send out Happy Mail or Winter Mail or whatever, something like that. So that's what I got September 24th. Okay, so we're not going to really talk about dates because it's embarrassing how long stuff sits here. This was more recent. So this one was on October 1st. And I got, let me see, what was this sale? So the Captain America, for some reason, was 20% off, and I don't know why. And the little penguin was not, it was $4.97. Is it clearance? I don't know if it's clearance or not. It must be clearance, but it doesn't have a clearance tag. Anyway, I picked up these 2 guys to turn them into loveys, which is good because I think I sold one of these today at the craft fair. And then I picked up this to make hair scrunchies, and I'm going to talk about hair scrunchies in a minute. Juicy Couture. It is like the velvet yarn. The color is called Love. They only sell this at Joann, as far as I know, 100% polyester. It's only 107 yards, 3.5 ounces, 98 meters, 100 grams. It is a 5 bulky, and they recommend a 10.5, a 6.5 millimeter hook and 6.5 millimeter knitting needles. Anyway, I thought this was really pretty, and I was going to make scrunchies out of this. The other thing I got was Red Heart Super Saver. I had a 40% off one item, so I picked up this guy, and I think I have I know I have a lovey that will go with this. It's called Americana. It doesn't have the same amount of yards as a solid Red Heart Super Saver. This is only a 5-ounce ball with 236 yards. So I picked up that one at 40% off. And then they had Big Twist Living. These were on sale, 2 for $6, I believe. Yes, 2 for $6. And this is like anti-pilling yarn. And I'm thinking loveys with this as well, because that's like a really cute, what is this color called? Let me see, Life. And then this color is called Inclusivity. So I'll tell you the specs on this, because these I believe are still available. 100% anti-pilling acrylic, 199 yards, 3.85 ounces, 182 meters, 110 grams. It's a size 4, machine wash. It says dry flat, but I'm pretty sure you could dry it. They recommend a 4.5 to 5 millimeter knitting needle and a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. And let me see if it says where it's made. I told you the color is made in Turkey. So those were my finds at Joann Fabrics. And the last place that I went shopping to in the store is I had been watching Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. Hi, Lisa. And she's always making these towel holders, and I figured it's about time. I did sell them last year, and I sold out, and I never bothered to get any more. So I ordered some. I like to use the metal rings for my towel holders and 100% cotton yarn, because if someone has them by their oven, if they're hanging towels on their oven door, I don't want anything to melt. So that's my personal preference. I do have some metal rings on order with Joann Fabrics, but I figured I would go and pick up some towels so that once I get the metal rings, I can sell them as sets. And then people that way can switch out the towels if they want to, as opposed to having the towel, having it crocheted right on the towel. So these I got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to sell them in sets of 2. And I only wanted to get 100% cotton on the towels. So these are the only ones that I could find at my Dollar Tree. Don't talk to me unless I've had coffee. Thankful and blessed. So I did pick up 2 of each of these. This one with the wine bottles. This one that says Live Simply. Happiness is homemade. Make today amazing. Life is a beautiful ride. Oh, and look at that. I picked up 2 of those. Thankful and blessed. And life is what you bake it. That's so cute. So I just picked up those at the Dollar Tree. Those are $1.25 each. And I'm waiting for the rings, and then I'm gonna try and match the yarn, the color of the yarn, to something on the towel, and then I'll be selling these at my craft fairs. So that's not it for retail therapy. I do have one other bag of yarn that I got from Joann, but I also made some stuff with that. And those are the only finished objects I have besides something that's already been sold. So hang on a second. All right, you guys. So I went to Joann Fabrics another time. I don't even remember when. And I wanted to get some velvet yarn to make hair scrunchies. So I went and I bought some velvet yarn. I'm going to show you the colors, and then I actually made the scrunchies. So I'll show you a couple of the scrunchies, but I'll show you the colors that I have of the velvet yarn first. And I'll tell you about the yarn. It's super soft. I really like working with it. I originally got the baby velvet, and then I realized I was an idiot, and if I got the thicker weight yarn, then I would be able to make the scrunchies faster. So I went back and purchased the 5 weight Bernat velvet. So this is what it looks like. Oh, that's kind of messy, isn't it? Okay, so here, it looks like that. So this is Bernat velvet, and I got all these at Joann Fabrics. So I'll tell you about this, and then I'll show you the colors. 100% polyester. It's a 5 bulky. This is made in China. They recommend 6.5 knitting needles and hook. It says care instructions on the reverse side of label, but it's got the little symbols on there. 100% polyester, 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 315 yards, 288 meters. So I only got one of each color. This one is called Pine, super pretty. And then this one is called Quiet Pink. Shh, you have to be quiet when you're crocheting with it. I don't know. This one is called Smoky Blue. It's really, really pretty. And you can see why I wanted that Juicy Couture pink, right? Because that pink is definitely kind of mellow. And then I got red, which is right there. And I'm pretty sure this is called black. Blackbird. It's just black. This one is called Golden Moss. Super pretty. And this one is the crushed velvet. And it is called Potent Purple, and I think it's the same specs. Let me see if it's the same yardage. 10.5 ounces, 300 grams. Yeah, it's all the same yardage. It's just called crushed velvet. So I have one of each of those, and I will show you. This is the bag of velvet scrunchies that I've made, and that is what they look like. Super pretty. This one is sparkly yarn, so it is not this it is not this velvet. It is a different brand of velvet yarn, but I just wanted to show you what they look like. I'll show you what the crushed velvet one looks like. They're super easy to make. Just Google, or I mean, you know, on YouTube, just search hair scrunchie. I just single crochet around a hair tie, and then I do as many of those as I can without making it too scrunched up. And then I do, what do I do? 3 double crochets in each single crochet, and then I finish it off with a single crochet in each stitch. So that is that was one of my purchases. I don't remember when I actually purchased the velvet yarn, but this is enough to fill my display on my craft table. So I'm not going to make any more unless I sell some, and I haven't really sold any yet. So okay, so that's it for, like, those are all my finished objects that I have. I mean, I have loveys, but I'm not, I don't have time to show them to you today. And then I did, what was this, like 2 weeks ago, I will show you guys, hang on a second here. This is when I was running out of frogs and I wanted to make more frogs. So I took one ball of Bernat blanket and I made, what did I make? I made one Octo, one Monster, and either 3 or 4 frogs out of each one of these. So I will show you, and I took pictures of them. You'll see them on Instagram eventually. But just so you know, it's not like I haven't been doing anything except making hair scrunchies. This one is called Deep Sea, and out of one ball, which is just a regular Bernat blanket yarn, let me see if I can tell you how many yards. 220 yards, one Octo, one Monster, and 4 frogs. And I will insert the picture here of what they look like. Okay, so the next one that I did is called Baby Blue Green. That's what that one looks like. And I believe I got the same, one Octo, one Monster, 4 frogs, and I'll insert the picture here. So the last green one that I did is called Lemon Lime. It looks like that. And I must have used this for something else because I got one Octo, one Monster, and only 3 frogs out of it. So here's the picture of that one. And then last but not least, you guys know my favorite color is purple, and I really wasn't going to make frogs in any other color other than green. But who was it? Someone, maybe it was Kim from the Regretful Yarn Addict, was showing all of her frogs that she made in all these different colors. And I was like, I really need to branch out and like maybe make frogs in different colors. So this one is called Grape Kiss. It is a Bernat blanket twist. Looks like that. And I think I got the same amount of stuff out of it, but for some reason I have more yarn left over. Here's the picture of those. All right, so that's what I had been working on the past couple of weeks, were monsters, frogs, and octos, but obviously I've sold a ton of monsters. I only have like 5 or 6 left. So I think I need to get back on the monster kick. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you guys is Yarnspirations or Spin Right or whatever. They have a Facebook page and they announce like their big sales. And they had a big sale, and it was probably 2 months ago at this point. You had to send them an email of what you wanted, and they opened up the ordering like 10 a.m. Eastern time on a certain day. And when they finally called me back, which was like a week later, they said I was number 200, and I had pre-sent, you know, like scheduled the email to go out at 10 a.m. Eastern. So, and 200 people beat me to it. So let me show you the box first. I don't even remember what I ordered because it was so long ago. Hang on. All right, you guys. So this is the box. It's humongous. It doesn't even really say like Spin Right on it. What does it even say on here? I don't even think it says, oh, it does, like a really little tiny, it says the lady's name who took my order, Spin Right Corporation in Listowel, Ontario, Canada. And then there's a bunch of labels that are already scratched out on here, which is really weird. There's something for Colgate. Like, I don't know why it's in like this odd box, but it is. So we're gonna open it up. I don't even know if there's an invoice in there, but we're gonna open it up and see if I can remember what I ordered. And then I think that's gonna be it for this yarn yakking video. All right, hang on, let me find a scissors. All right, you guys, I got it all out of the box, and there's no invoice. There is just a credit card slip. So I think it was like buy 3, get 1 free, and it was special colors. And let me see if I can see what, okay, don't be mad, guys. August 21st is when I made this purchase. For all of this yarn, and I think this is Canadian, it was only $136. I think in US it's a little bit cheaper than that. $136.70. August 21st. Something was 3 for $8, 6 for $8, 3 for $8, 1 at $24.99. I have no idea. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what I got. This is so bright. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, I got this Bernat Pop, which I don't think I've ever seen in the store. And it must have been like 3 for $8 or something. This color is called Electric Boogaloo. Super bright, really, really pretty. That is so gorgeous. And I'll tell you the specs, because you can, I think, still get Bernat Pop on Yarnspirations, but I don't think they sell these in the stores. Maybe they, no, I don't think I've seen them in the stores. I don't even know if I can see a label. It's a 4-weight. Yeah, Electric Boogaloo. Here, let me see if I can give you the specs. 5 ounces, 100% acrylic, 140 grams, 280 yards, 256 meters, made in China. And like I said, this is called Electric Boogaloo. Yes, Electric Boogaloo. So I got 3 of those. And then I got 3 of this one, which is called Northern Lights. It looks similar, except it's got black in it. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, you guys. This one is called Blazing Sunrise. Oh my gosh, I love the bright colors. Just incredible. And then this one is called Pop Art. This one is definitely much, like there's hardly any orange in this one right here. So pretty. So that was it on the Bernat Pop. And then I'm not sure what happened, why I only have one Bernat Baby Velvet, but it's that same color, Restful Rose. Oh, it's a different color. Oh, this is a 4-weight. Oh, it's Baby Velvet. So one of those, I don't know where that one came from. Like, I don't know how that was on special or anything like that. Okay, and then the Bernat blanket, I believe, was buy 3, get 1 free or something like that. Okay, so the Bernat blanket yarn is all the same specs. I'll just show you which ones I got. I got 1 teal twist, which looks like that. I got one, it's called Port, P-O-R-T. It's actually a little darker than that. I got one in Honeysuckle, which is really pretty. I've not had that one before. And then the other twist one that I got is this one, and it is called Ocean. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, and then Bernat Sparkle. I got one of these. It's called Muted Coral Sparkle. You probably can't see, but it does sparkle. So I got one of those. This one is called Beige Sparkle. And yeah, I don't think you can see the sparkle, but it sparkles. And then I got 2 of these, which is Barely Green Sparkle. So really light green. Those will make really good frogs. I'm so excited. And then you guys, I have no idea. It is totally blowing out the camera. So here's 3. And this is the 4th one. And I don't even know if that's coming up true to color. It's called Neon Coral. Oh my gosh, I want to make something with it like now. It is definitely lighter than what you're seeing on camera. OMG is all I have to say. I am so excited to have this. Like, I need to make something before my next craft fair with this, because this will bring everyone to the booth. Like, totally. I'm going to make frogs, monsters, everything out of that. So that is it for today's Yarn Yakking video. Remember, go check out the Etsy shop for the new stitch markers. And I am going to be stopping this and filming 3 wings videos that you'll hopefully see next week sometime, depending on how fast I can get them uploaded to YouTube. So keep your eye out for wings. If you're not sure what wings is, go check out the wings playlist. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.